Josh Gordon reportedly facing up to a year-long suspension for positive drug test. Star wide receiver Josh Gordon is facing up to a year-long ban from the NFL for violating the league's substance abuse policy, according to a report from ESPN's Outside the Lines. Cleveland Browns Josh Gordon faces year-long suspension for drug offense. Browns Josh Gordon faces year-long suspension for drug offense. Cleveland Browns star wide receiver reportedly failed another drug testimony. Cleveland Browns WR Josh Gordon could face year-long drug suspension. Browns receiver Josh Gordon saw his wish fulfilled Thursday night when the team drafted quarterback Johnny Manziel in the first round. But Gordon and Manziel may not get the chance to connect on the field in 2014. Cleveland Browns WR Josh Gordon facing possible suspension. Hours after quarterback Johnny Manziel's arrival had Cleveland's football pulse racing faster than it had in years. A report that star wide receiver Josh Gordon may be facing an indefinite suspension shattered the city's collective joy.
Cleveland Browns receiver Josh Gordon could be facing a season-long suspension after a second failed drug test months ago, this time for marijuana. This according to sources who told Outside the Lines. On Friday, Gordon was the leading receiver in the NFL with over 1,600 yards last season. Let's bring in TJ Quinn of Outside the Lines, who broke this story along with Don Van Natta Jr. TJ, what can you tell us about how this story came to light?
Fortunately, Kevin, I can't get too deeply into it, but we spoke to several sources who were rock solid on this and trusted, who had access to the information. It wasn't, these aren't people who were removed 10 times. Who did confirm for us something that we had heard a little earlier in the week, that he had indeed been notified that he failed a test. That was back in the winter, and then in April he was sent another letter from the league saying that he was facing a 16-game suspension. This is, of course, a second failed test for drug abuse. He was suspended previously for 2 games and fined for another 2 games. But this is a heavy toll that he's going to face. Now he can still appeal, but they've in the whole history.